Hi, I'm Oscar Fry. This is part 2 of how to be your own spiritual coach. Why try to be your own spiritual coach? Well, even when having a spiritual coach, which is in itself a positive thing, of course, you still need to do the work yourself. You still need to know much yourself, about yourself. When you want to share something about an important past event, for example, you can't expect yourself to accurately convey exactly what happened, because your memory will show flaws and be selective in its recollection of events. So, the picture you will portray of any event or feeling to an outside person will at best be somewhat distorted or limited. And then there is the subjective interpretation of the coach as well. So the best you can do is to go with what you can consciously remember and know about events, and then trust your feelings. Take a lifelong friendship, for example. You don't remember every little thing you have been through together, but your emotional intelligence actualizes every experiences with any meaningful person and translates it into a feeling associated to that person. And this feeling is readily available. You see this when a smile appears upon your face, when you think of a loved one. So we see, you can't truthfully relay everything that's important to know about yourself to your coach. We struggle intellectually when trying to put your suffering into words, and even have difficulty explaining exactly how we feel sometimes, when nothing particular is going on. It is impossible for anybody else to appreciate exactly the physical condition of someone. Nor can we delegate to a coach the task of understanding our life situations, our personal relationships, and other relevant life circumstances. All to say that it is worth to develop your own ability to listen to yourself and to analyze yourself and your situation. Because deep down, you know more than you can imagine, and we stand alone before this job anyway. It's the only real job we will ever have on this planet, managing ourselves through life as to grow spiritually. Yes, much must be done alone, just as we come to life alone, and just as we will leave it behind on our own as well. This all to say that we cannot delegate the running of our show to anybody else. It's our life, it's our show, and we can only grow spiritually if we are ready to think deeply about our own life. We must embark upon the journey of thinking, investigating, reading, exchanging, contemplating, and meditating to advance slowly but surely on this path of inner spiritual growth. The reward is when you act in alignment with what life was intended for. You are likely to encounter moments of bliss in your life, as to show and prove you that you are on the right track. Of course, a spiritual coach can help you to facilitate this process, but ultimately, you have to do the job. You are the one that has to change or grow. You can start by defining what you find truly essential in your life, what you think is most important, most valuable, and most meaningful to you. In this way, you can finally concentrate on yourself and see how that resonates within. When you've come up with some points, you can further ask yourself how you are doing with respect to these points, how you think you are coming along with your efforts, and what you want to accomplish from here on, and how you want to do that. To give your one and only real job in your life the best possible shot, you must be intrinsically motivated. And that begins with, as said before, the conscious thought or the intuitive realization that you are soul. You don't ever want to lose this out of sight. It is the foundation upon which you build your spiritual understanding and knowledge. Even though this point might be clear to you, you can still not be quite sure as how to proceed from here. To straighten things out, you might want to talk with yourself to discuss your priorities in life and see where you're at with your spiritual progress. Call it an evaluation. So you go stand in front of the mirror, look yourself straight in the eye and say, we need to talk. Yes, you and I. We will let things rest right now. Leave things for you to think about. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you next time. Bye.